I'm going to talk about marriage today and some of the things that are going on with it right now and possibly some of my beliefs about it. I'm sure everyone already knows about Proposition 8. I don't have to do any explaining about it. But one thing I would like to say about Proposition 8 is that all the groups and people who had supported it, they're supported because they want to protect their traditional marriage. Well, there is great news for everyone who support Proposition 8, and I'd like to see them come out and support this new. It's not a proposition yet. It's in the stage to hopefully be added on a proposition, and we'll see if that happens or not, because if it doesn't, then I guess that a bunch of people are going to be hypocritic bigots for trying to say they support traditional marriage and they actually didn't. What I'm talking about is right now there is a movement going on in California to ban divorces. Divorces are the biggest threat on marriage right now in California, and so there's a movement going on right now for collecting signatures so that there can be a proposition to ban divorce. And I'm going to put the link for that in the sidebar over there. So if you want to go check out the website for that, go ahead. Yeah, I just think it's really interesting to see if NOM and all those other political organizations that said that they support traditional marriage come out and support this and get this passed to become a proposition for the voters to vote on. Because if they don't come out and they don't make statements for it, that just shows that all those groups and churches and everything else that were participating with Proposition 8, that just shows how they were just really religious bigots and big ass hypocrites. So, yeah. Next, I want to talk about the Proposition 1 going on in Maine right now to revoke the marriages that are taking place in Maine. They have collected all the signatures, they've been verified, and so it's going to be put on the ballot, and so that's where they're at right now in Maine. They're going to be voting to revoke people's civil rights. And I want to talk about that is the Catholic diocese in Maine has been having special collections to help raise money to revoke the civil rights of people who live in Maine who have been married. And one thing that I would like to point out is that we are separation of religion and state, and having your church have special collection for a political cause is in violation of your tax exempt status. And you can look this up in the tax code on the IRS website. It's in section 501C part 3 of the U.S. Code Title 26, which governs the tax exempt organizations. And just to read an excerpt of it, it goes on in that section 3 of there that corporations and any community trust funds or foundations organized and operated exclusively for religion purposes. And then it says no substantial part of the activities of which is carrying on propaganda or otherwise attempting to influence legislation. So, and I'm going to put a link over there below the other link that goes to the Internal Revenue Service's website, file a complaint for violating their tax exempt status. And so I'll put that link over there. IRS tax form 13909, and it'll be in a PDF format right from their website. You can print it out, send it in, email, whatever. So now to get on with opinions opinion. Now to get on with opinion. I haven't really made my opinion on the whole marriage thing clear. I strongly believe that between the whole civil union and same-sex marriage thing that's going on right now, that marriage should be nothing more than a religious ceremony. So you'll just get a little piece of paper, marriage certificate, and that's it. It's nothing special. It's just, I guess it's special to you and your religion where it occurred. So by doing this, I believe that the government should then recognize just civil unions between people, and that way marriage will still be kept as a religious thing where it doesn't affect the religions people, because they will still have the right to practice their religion how they want to do it. Man and woman, that's fine, go ahead and do that. You can practice your marriage, but it won't mean anything to the state. People won't get rights revoked by not having them available to them, because your marriage and your religion is separate, like it should be. That's how it should be, but it's not, and so that's what I think it should be. So then you have to, at the same time you're getting married, you can fill out a civil union certificate, and that way everybody can be treated the same. Civil union, it wouldn't matter, because that would be the only thing that the government should recognize, and that is what I personally believe, that they should only recognize civil unions between two persons. So no discrimination is going to get allowed from the government or religion. So that's what I believe in, that marriage should be just a religious thing, and the civil union should be what the whole government recognizes. So I kind of talked really long, and it doesn't seem like I talked really long, because from my viewpoint this is kind of getting into politics, and when I get into politics I just go on and on and on. So I hope I didn't bore you all to death, and I guess I'll see you another time. Bye bye.